The hidden meaning underneath meaning. Why you feel like you have no meaning in life. By the end of this video, you will understand why your life feels off and what part of you has been missing all along. Now listen, there is nothing wrong with you. Let's start with that. People feel so bad about themselves. You are good. Not everyone has meaning in their life, and meaning is not something that it's always present. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. You can breathe, first of all. Breathe, relax, you're good. But there are people who are very, very, very disconnected with like their self and like their meaning. So this is the video. If you truly feel like you are lost, this is for you. But if you are lost, that's okay, that's cool. You need to be lost in order for you to understand what it means to find your meaning. Because if you wouldn't be lost, then you wouldn't be able to understand the contrast. So you're good. Breathe, relax, you're good. Before we begin, nice to meet you. I'm Ori. For the past 14 years, I've studied self and consciousness, and after I was able to lose a combined weight of 100 kilogram plus out of my body, which is 50 kilograms times 2, right? I quit smoking marijuana and cigarettes after 6 years of heavy usage, won my 20 years porn addiction, increased my family business by 78% in less than 2 years, which is 7 figures, and helped my aunt overcome her 20 plus years technology phobia. I have chosen to pursue what makes my soul dance and help others fulfill their physical desires while deepening their love and intimacy with reality and self. I became a consciousness enhancer. Now, a consciousness enhancer is someone who uses all techniques, from emotional techniques for like healing wounds and stuff like that, from psychological techniques like restructuring belief system, and from physical techniques like somatic body altercation and DNA altercation, like breathing techniques and like energetic reconstruction. I do everything that I can to help you to remember who you truly are and allow you to live life like with peace and with tranquility, right? And manifest your desired physical reality. Because once you align yourself, you're good. Like you can manifest everything. It's physics. It's more than chances and stuff like that. It's 100%. But you need to be aligned, right? And this is what I do. I create alignment. Okay. And now that we got the boring stuff out of the way, shall we begin? Good. In the beginning, there was a baby. And because the baby's mind is underdeveloped, the baby is simply in existence. The mind doesn't want it. It doesn't think. It doesn't assume. It's simply dead. Right? A baby is born. All he do is cry, wants some milk from his mommy, you know what, right? And he's in existence, but he's not developed. It's like you are, as a baby, still you, but not the psychological you. Like you have no identity, but you are still you. Now, let's think about it, for example, together. If you had no brain, who are you? Right? You got no brain right now. Who are you? That's a mind-bending question, but like that's a real question of self-discovery, because if you ponder that question, who are you if you are a baby right now, then you start seeing like that there are more than just your mind, and like you are also your heart and your body, right? And they are all part of you. You see what I'm saying? And this is why I do alignment, because if you right now had no brain, you are still you. And that's key. That's key for everything. As time unfolded, the baby developed his mind through the guidance of his caretaker and environment, and narrative starts to influence his perspective. And because the now child is vulnerable and open to suggestion, a new structure is created in his mind, the first layer of his identity, his belief system. So like think about how many like you are as a father, or you are as a young adult. How many times your parents told you this is right, and this is wrong. Don't cross the street, the street without looking left and right, right? Don't don't be mean to your brother, right? Don't be. You must do your chores in order for you to success. And every time they gave you like this belief, they start to structure your identity. This is right, this is wrong. Your mind starts to differentiate between good and bad, and it starts to operate properly, right? And start working, basically. And this is your belief system. But because the very essence of who this child was not long ago was pure emotion, and the belief system is purely logical, and mind-oriented, a gap between the two is created. Two completely different knowledge centers are born, the heart and mind. As time passes, the now teenager is experiencing a split in his psyche. On the one hand, his belief system pulls him in one direction. On the other, his emotions pull him towards a completely different one. And this harmony is formed that slowly starts to deteriorate the teenager. And this is why we all, as teenagers, were ugly as fuck. Right now, I'm joking, but think about it for a second. And I'm sorry if teenagers are watching it. I love you guys, but like, think about like this split of being, right? The true essence, emotional essence of who you are, and the construction of your environment and caretaker. Now think about teenage years. You are a rebel, right? You decided, no, this is wrong, this is true. Sometimes you laugh and you scream and you go crazy, right? Sometimes you cry and you are mad and angry, and like think about like physically true, like pimples coming out and like your voice starts to crack. Like these are all manifestation of this split. Now, of course, there are many like scientific biological example, but like the deeper layer, beyond like the energetic layer, is that this that the more time, like the more belief system the child has created, and the more deeply he felt, the larger the split, right? The larger the split. Okay? And let's continue. And so, a new structure is formed, one that is designed to connect the two, the meaning structure. Okay? The meaning structure is when the polarity is at its greatest when you are a teenager, right? You know right from wrong, but you don't feel like playing this game. You just you, right? When this polarity is so large, then something must unify the two in order for us to keep evolve. And that's the meaning structure. The meaning structure is the emotions that you carry in relationship to your belief system, right? So let's say that right now your dad told you that in order for you to be successful, you need to work hard. But you feel like you don't want to work hard, then you create a connection between the two. You create disdain, right? You create like hate, right? I don't know, negative meaning structure, like negative connection. And now every time that someone tells you that you need to work hard, your emotion will activate in a way that will resist the belief that was embedded in you. But maybe your mom told you that like you are the most amazing human being, and like for you to keep being amazing, you need to be polite. And you love it, and you love that by you being polite, your moms give you love and like she take care of you. Then a new meaning structure have been created, and every time like you think about this belief, like this belief, being polite, it means good things. Being polite means that I am loved. Being polite means that I am expressive, like, and enjoying life. But if you need to work to make a lot of money, for example, then this means like I don't like it. I don't want it. And like from teenager to young adulthood, you create these connections, right? Between all the things that you have observed as you grew up and all your emotions that are like, that are pre-human, and they are yours, right? They are the representation of the divine. They are the representation of who you are beyond your identity. Sorry, right? And this is the meaning structure, the web that connects between emotion and belief. Okay? Unfortunately, because the structure of our society was built on survival, we created a system that rewards the over-identification with our mind and penalizes the over-identification with our emotion. And that means, right? Wait, let me check something. So, to operate, like if you want to be a real man, you need to do what you gotta do, right? There are rules you need to follow, and if you follow them, you will get reward, right? You will be accepted, and like you will be cherished, and you get money, right? And if you follow the rules, then you fuel the existing reality. But if you follow your emotions and break out and clash out, then you will be outcast. You will be not desirable. You will be dangerous, right? And the thing is that if you follow the rules, you fuel the existing reality. But if you follow your emotions, you create a completely new reality, new life. But the structure of society tells us otherwise. You see the game, you see why reality looks like, why life looks the way it looks, right? So we position our understanding in a way that make us agree to the belief that the belief we hold are much more important than the emotion we feel, right? As we say right now, which causes us to develop a belief-led meaning structure rather than an emotion-led meaning structure, right? So basically, instead of following with our emotions and build our beliefs, we see what belief is available to us and we try to shape our emotion around the belief. Now, here's the catch, and I need you to think about it like smartly. And logically, and like purely intuitive logic. Let me get back to the frame 1 second. Purely intuitive logic. If you were born and your like mind wasn't in existence, like your logic, your understanding, your belief system wasn't created, but who you are, like your essence, your emotional essence, came with you, and it's non-changeable. And reality teaches you stuff, and reality built in a way that reward those who follow reality and does not reward those who follow like their internal GPS and like who they are. What do you think will be easier for you as an individual to experience? No. What? Let me tell it otherwise. What will make you live in pain? Okay, you trying to change something that is beyond this physical reality and is non-changeable, or you trying to alter like the structure that was created from the physical reality. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is telling you like you need to do this, you need to do that, when in reality you are the decider. You decide. You are the creator. You know what I mean? Like why would you follow something that you don't desire and try to desire something that you don't want to desire? I'm sorry, I'm mumbling, but like you get my point, okay? It irritates me, but in a good way. And this is why you feel like your life has no meaning. Not because something is wrong with you, but because you follow a meaning structure that does not represent the part of you that is truly yours, but the part of you that belongs to your caretaker and environment. which is exactly what I told you right now. You are the decider. Like, emotions are created to, and when I say emotions, I mean like emotions, like in the way human understanding, they need to move through you. If you are mad, you need to let your emotion move through you. If you are sad, you need to let your emotion move through you. But the emotion that we are talking here right now, it's like the intuitive emotions that you feel in your heart. Not the emotions that, like, again, reality have like dictate to you. The true emotions that manifests, right? The true emotions that are energy in motion, right? And when you disassociate yourself with the idea that emotions are wrong and thoughts and beliefs is right, you then become the creator. You then say goodbye to like the part of you that belongs to your caretaker and environment, and you start creating a new life, right? And here is the beautiful part of all of this. Because your emotion is not something to find, but something that already exists from within, all you need to do is invert the system and start living from within. So, this is the game, okay? This is the game for finding meaning in life. And I need you to pay close attention. At first, you need to forget about this game. You don't try to find meaning in life. All you do is start reviewing your belief, right? The things that you agree upon, like you agree to accept as truth. I'll say it again. The ideas that you agree to accept as truth. For example, I making this video. I agree that making videos will move my business forward. This is a belief. I agree. I agree that this is truth. Right now, this truth is created because I love what I do, and this is what I want to express to the world. So this truth was created from within, outside, right? But I also, and I will share something personal with you, I also have the idea that that in order for me to succeed, I need to work very hard, very diligently. Is it true? How many individuals have you heard that like in fluke made a lot of money? Or like how many business owners you see that they are so suck yet they make a whole bunch of money? So this is a belief that I hold that is not aligned with me, that is aligned with my caretaker, which is my dad. And I know it and I'm aware of it. So now my job is to take this belief and start looking in reality for proof on the opposite. So if this belief is I must work hard and diligently to make money, then now I will start look at reality and start seeing and focus my active awareness on people who work like shit and make a whole bunch of money. Now, of course that like I give, because this is like the true representation of me, I cannot like treat it as if it's like a piece of garbage, right? I don't do it for the money. But if I'll reduce the stress of me like making it perfect, then I will be able to communicate more with you guys, and then I will be able to hear what you're saying and make my product better, right? Same goes for you. Let's say that right now you have found out this belief that sits in your head that you, in order for you to have meaning in life, you need to have a lot of money. Is it true? Is a lot of money is the meaning of life? Maybe, let's say that you are an artist. If you are an artist, you know that this is not true. All you want to do is do your art, right? And this is the game. To invert from living from outside in to living from inside out. Let me give you another example, and I will give you the one final example. Let's say that you are right now desire like being in a partnership, and your belief is that being in a partnership is like it's like the highest value of all. Like, if I am in partnership, then I am loved, let's say, for example. That belief make you experience reality as if love is not present right now. So your emotion, right? You have a belief, and it influence your emotion. Because I don't have a partner right now, I lack love, and that means that I feel like shit, right? I am no good. I am not worthy. But now you need to completely reverse the process, and that means that regardless if I have love, I am love, right? I am loved. And by me being loved and loved, regardless if I have a partner or not, this is what will manifest a partner for me. You see what I'm saying? You completely shift that belief that haunt you. Now, if you want to recognize that belief, all you need to do is like do meditation and stuff like that, and simply focus on like the active narrative. Now, this is more complex, and this is what I do in like my one-on-one sessions, right? I create alignment between heart, mind, and body, and I would love to work with you if you desire. But regardless, now you are now you know why. Now you know why you have no meaning in life, because you simply missing an alignment between the heart and mind. You work from the mind in instead from the mind to the heart instead from the heart to the mind. So guys, I love you. I hope this video is of value to you. Please subscribe. Like I do reality creation. I do reality creation, and like I help you master self-reality and the relationship between the two to create alignment, to create physical outcome. So it will mean the world to me if you hit subscribe and share me and like help me grow. And I love you truly. And if you stay until this point of the video, if you stay until this point of the video, just subscribe, my love. Just subscribe. Do me a favor. You can use my service. My service will change your life. It will change your life. I'm telling you, I've changed the life of my close ones, and my service is amazing. But stay with me. I want you to come. I don't want to sell you. I want you to come and change your life because you want to change your life. So just subscribe and stay with me and be my friend for the long run. Thank you very much. I love you. Deuces.